I can't show y'all too much. I can't show y'all too much. But look how clean. Yes, this is what it looks like. If you're watching this, you probably already know that I posted my split. Oh, it's just kind of like the moments before I post this motherfucker. So I really do want to just take a second and let y'all know a little bit more about my philosophy again. I believe that every single one of us has it in us to be beyond. And going through life and the journey, I've noticed, unfortunately, it seems like the information that would maybe change you or change anybody or, you know, benefit y'all, 9 times out of 10 now, it feels like it's being gate kept or put behind a paywall for someone else's benefit. But me, I want to be that motherfucker that just is so real with y'all. I want everybody to get it. I want everybody to be the best version of themselves and max out in their own ways. What I'm about to do right now is post my full current workout split, the breakdown of everything, because I know y'all have been wanting to follow along with my routine to a T, and I see a lot of y'all coming to me saying y'all took notes, and a lot of y'all actually practicing it for some months now and seeing crazy change. And I thought, what better way to give back to y'all more than to just write it all out, you know what I'm saying? Just put it out on the table and let y'all go run with it or apply it in any way that y'all want to, you know? And hopefully y'all motherfuckers eat good with this one. I just want to see all of us get it. I want to see all of us change and evolve. I heard a long time ago, for a long time, it was what humanity could make, you know? With inventions and the Industrial Revolution and just everything that you would want to categorize of what mankind could make. But now, I think we're transitioning into what humans can be. I've really just been holding that with me. This is a hill that I will die on, but with what's going on in the world right now, we need a sense of unity as the people. We need to come together truly. And I think one of the first steps really is just getting right with yourself. In my breakdown of what I do, I'm calling it the Lazarus effect. I also make it very clear that I'm advancing my mind and my spirit as well, because it goes beyond just the physical. It's such a detrimental time for me and every single one of y'all watching to fully align with yourself, because it will help you see the light better. Trust me. And then if we can all do that and build community and put each other on and no longer withhold this information that should be given to everybody, can you imagine the change? Because I know a lot of us need it, and it starts with us. So if you give the Lazarus effect a try, just know it goes beyond the physical. You have to upgrade your mental and spiritual. It may seem like a lot to take in at first, but it makes sense very quick. I will forever plug this shit, but I have a playlist of all the philosophy and self-help books that really helped me up my game and get closer to God on my channel. It's called It Makes Sense If You Make It Make Sense. And again, I'll link it in this video so y'all could go check it out. I appreciate y'all so much, and I never want to hold back when it comes to giving back to y'all. It goes both ways, you know what I'm saying? Like, your support fuels me, and it puts me in a place, in a position to have enough word to help reach all of y'all and hopefully change y'all's lives in any way. And then watch y'all take what you've learned and articulate it in your own manner. It's so dope. It's so fucking dope. So I just want to do that for y'all. Again, I'm really excited to punch this out. I'm about to post this as soon as this clip ends. If you want to check it out, it's on my socials. I got it pinned on my Instagram and TikTok. It's called The Lazarus Effect. Give it a shot, try it out, and tell me what you think. Let me see. Say what's up, say what's up, say what's up. This going in the leg day. Oh shit, from France? Shout out to everybody right here. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. I just got off live with y'all motherfuckers. If you saw your name in there, shout out you. This journey has been so fucking fun, y'all. I'm having a blast. I hope y'all are enjoying the content too. I hope y'all are feeling my energy, because I definitely feel y'all's. It really is a blessing to have y'all fuck with a motherfucker like me, you know what I'm saying? So I fuck with y'all heavy. I got a little bit more cardio to do, and then we're just getting straight into these legs. I'm not gonna lie, the last time I did legs, I didn't record it, but your boy felt a little stronger, and I'm not sore, which is crazy to say. Because every time I would hit legs, my legs would be sore, but last time they didn't get sore. Anyways, let's just get into it. Quick little like PSA again, I guess. I just wanna let y'all know
I'm not trying to have big legs. I'm just trying to have more defined legs. I want more of an athletic physique rather than anything else. So all the weights you see me doing, they're not gonna be crazy because it's more for toning and some strength training rather than just having giant quads. But yo, we're warming up with the leg extension. And I only got 20 minutes on this SD card, so I'm really not trying to waste any time anyways. So we finna go crazy. You remember how I said my legs weren't sore? It was secretly sore. I only feel it when I'm working out. It got my ass. Holy F. Watch my face. We'll see how red I turn. Next, that's probably my favorite leg movement, just because it's such a new machine to me, and it just goes hard in the paint. Look at this rocket ship of a fucking piece of leg equipment. That's cool. This is where you load the plates. I don't know. I've never done a pendulum squat before till I started going to this gym, and shit is actually so fucking fire. So for this and another leg press that I do both wide stance and narrow stance. I'll show you. I do 2 sets of each just to get variation in the legs because I know your stance changes what muscle you hit more. Starting with wide.
Bubbles buried in this jungle. Bullet jungle, frozen punch. All my sculptures look so flat. Go, well, let go, that's your boss. Security, turn around.
I'm on one today.
Get used to me.
Hip thrust next, boy. I only got about 8.5 minutes left on this SD card, so I'm really trying to rush through this. So I'm really running low on storage, so I'm gonna just do the last one off camera, just to be clear. everything I do in the first half of the burnout method, 9 times out of 10 is 4 sets of 8. So just when you see my workout, just be mindful of that. So let me just knock this one out and then we'll get to the next workout. Leg curls.
Oh my god. Holy moly.
Seems fucking crazy. I haven't done the burnout method yet on legs. And I'm tempted to do it this round. Again, I don't have a lot of storage on the SD card, so I at least want to get through this first workout, which I'm almost done with. And then, depending on how it looks, I'll do the burnout method off camera, let y'all know how that shit is. But yeah, this circuit is still pretty fresh to me. Of course, I always say I'll update y'all if anything changes, but this is what I'm rocking with right now, and I feel like it hits all the muscles it needs to. If y'all give it a try, let me know how y'all feel with it. Again, I'm still filling out and settling with a good leg split, but right now I think this is pretty fire. Yeah, back to it.
This shit got me feeling like I'm gonna pass out. Psych.
What's up next? Alright, this is where I can translate the footing better. Like on the first pendulum squat, I do the same thing here. So wide stance first, then narrow stance. 4 sets of 8 as always. But let's lock in with it. Now, it's not that I can't do more than one plate, because I can do more than one plate. Again, right now, I'm just focused on toning more than anything, so you don't need a lot of weight for it. Just a good amount of tension and rep. All right, let's go do some calves.
Sipping that shit, doing that shit. I pop it, but it's all night.
Not bad. Not bad. Pretty sore though. One more set of these calves and then we'll call it. Okay, I really don't got much left on the SD card other than to just pose, so I'm not gonna front. I'm gonna go ahead and try the burnout method with a couple things. I'll go ahead and do that off camera. I'll let y'all know what I did in the posing room, and yeah, we'll just go from there.
So I did leg extensions, the pendulum squat again, and leg curls one last time for 4 sets of 10 each. And I'm not gonna lie, my shit is feeling kind of tight. I don't know how to flex legs. There is no doubt in that shit. Seriously though. How the fuck do I flex legs? Let me take off the sweater for reference. I don't know how to do this, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna have to get better at the lighting. Yeah, y'all see? So it's not as crazy as everything else. It's still pretty up there, but I just want more definition right now more than anything. This is my turn where I say, if you got any advice for me on what you think will help with my leg development, because like I've said in the very beginning, I always say, I don't know everything. I know a lot, but I don't know everything. So it'd be pretty dope if anybody in here who got better legs than me wanna let a motherfucker know how to really tap in with that shit. Back in Dallas. This video is definitely all over the place. The building's gonna close actually, so I gotta run in and run out. Nothing crazy. Just gotta drop off some envelopes, pick up another check. But yeah, and then just run in and run out, and then we'll see what's up next. I guess I'm going to a jazz concert now. Check out this shit. How far? Yeah, so that was fun as fuck. I didn't get much footage because we really weren't supposed to record, but I still got y'all on that smooth jazz. I'm on one today. Let's talk about snacks and sometimes what I be eating after a big meal. This is my like go-to like second filling thing if my first meal wasn't enough. I'll actually, I'll show you. I took a picture of what I ate today. I'll put it right now. Come on now. Come on now. Shit is actually pretty solid. No lie. Looking at how much is left in here. This looks like the perfect amount of yogurt that I'm looking to eat right now. So I'm just gonna put everything in the bowl. That's what I'm talking about. This shit look crazy. And I'm finna stunt real quick. That's all you need. That's all you need. That's how you know it's finna hit. Oh my god. I'm finna tear this up. And that did not last long. But yeah, I'm telling you, shit is goated, delicious, and now I'm full. It's time. Finally coming through with the stretching routine. I first learned this routine in middle school actually in my gym class. Shout out coach for putting on. Each stretch I usually hold for about 20 to 25 seconds. Another thing I recommend is looking in the mirror when you're stretching. I know it sounds kind of vain, but when you see yourself in the mirror, you kind of get a better idea of that mind to muscle. So sometimes it helps you really target what you're trying to stretch. And also when it comes to things like this, I'm stretching my tricep right now, but if I lean a little more, I start feeling my lat stretch too. So it's a lot of like combo stretching at the end of the day. And then for this one, what I'll do is I'll put my hand on my head and then I'll pull down. I'll kind of like pull my shoulder back, so I'm trying to hit this part of my muscle. A lot of these stretches are literally just sinking into it, and a way that I recommend doing that, of course, one is taking your time, but also breathing into the stretch. That's the best way that I can like say you could sink in to a stretch. And I will say, stretching is the cheat code to abs. This one right here, I'll make sure my elbow is almost at the top of my head, and I'll lean to the side because I'm really trying to stretch my lats. And if I lean to the side and then maybe even tilt back a little more, I'm hitting my obliques pretty well right now. A lot of y'all are sore, intense in a lot of places that you didn't know you were till you start stretching, and then you notice the change in your physique. Stretching and recovery is like just as important to eating to me for recovery and you building your physique, just because it really puts your body together. It's like the finishing touch. Your muscles get really tense and tight and eventually don't really want to sit on your frame comfortably because of how tense they are. Once you take that time to integrate this routine into your schedule, I promise you, you'll notice a lot of change in your body. Because when I had my big transformation a few months ago, one of the big things that really helped tie in my abs and shit was stretching. And I'll show you the ab stretch in just a second, but for this chest stretch, I'll be parallel with a wall, like looking forward, and it's to my side. And then what I'll do is I'll put my hand like this, and then my elbow facing the wall behind me, and you'll just lean into it, and you could really feel that stretch right here. I honestly say, at the end of the day, even just keep holding the stretch till you feel like you got all that tension broken from that muscle. The order for my stretching routine isn't necessarily strict, but I do like to go upper body down. I've never done a stretching video before, y'all, so y'all just bear with me. And don't be weird. But yeah, again, see, there's that pop in, but 25 seconds is the key. You're really just trying to sit with your stretching. It's all about leaning into these stretches for show, because especially if you've been doing my back workout, that lower back extension is no fucking joke. Now you're gonna find yourself a door frame. Overhand, grab, underhand, grab like this. And then what I do is I'll put my feet forward, I'll put my feet to the door trim, and then I'll just sink into this too, and I'll stretch my back. And then when you want to stretch your left lat, you put your left hand over your right, and then you just sink into that one. So after all those upper body stretches, I probably have I have one more lower back stretch that I do, and then I have an ab stretch that I do, but I do that after legs. A lot of people surprisingly do sometimes struggle touching their toes. And even if you're stretching right now, I do want to say it takes time. Again, you may be sore, or you could be hitting this hole perfectly like me. Cross your legs, one foot over the other, and touch your toes again. I'll try to touch the foot that crossed over the original foot because I feel way more of a stretch in my hamstrings and calves. It's literally no joke, and you'll see when you try, trust me. And I promise you, if you do this every day, if you're very adamant with it, you'll see the change. You really will. And I'm like the biggest advocate for this shit, because I was struggling with a plateau of dropping weight from 175 to 165. Applying the burnout method and then pairing stretching with everything, it just tied it all together. Yeah, I will always tell y'all the truth. I will always put y'all on, and stretching is literally a necessity. I'm also very excited and curious if a lot of y'all have already tried out the Lazarus effect, because I have posted it already by the time this video comes out for a little bit now. I went on live not too long ago with y'all again, and a lot of y'all came to me saying that this shit is actually fucking killer, which is music to my motherfucking ears. I didn't expect it to be like this so fast, and I always talk about it. I'm always a yapper about it, but it's the biggest blessing ever, truthfully. Nah, this stretch though, it's a fucking killer. So what you'll do is you'll get your foot, you'll rest your ankle on your knee almost, and then you'll sink into this. And this is like a crazy ass fucking glute stretch, I swear to God. Again, if you've already tried the Lazarus effect, let me know in the comments what you're thinking about that as well. I'm so curious to hear y'all's feedback. And when I tell y'all I got so much fucking planned for this year, y'all don't even know. Now it's time for this lower back stretch that I was telling you about. This is one of my favorite back stretches. So what you'll do is you'll sit down and walk your hands back, and then if you watch me, See how I'm kind of like almost leaning back into it, but I'm keeping my shoulders up. I'm keeping my shoulders up because that's where the stretch will happen. And then what you can do is you can just lean into it too. You can sway into which muscle you want to stretch more. It's all about just slowly moving around and feeling your body and how it's responding to your movements during stretching. That'll really help you get that deep stretch. It's really mind to muscle, and you have to pay attention and be tapped in when you're stretching. I don't listen to music 9 times out of 10 when I'm stretching, just because I feel like I'm really trying to hone in on what I need to do and really hit the muscles that need that recovery. But again, take it at your own pace, at your own speed. Everybody operates different. Back at the door frame again. You know how a cat will like put his paws somewhere and just lean into a stretch? That's what we're doing here today. It looks kind of weird, I'm not gonna front, but I don't give a damn. You want a 6-pack, you gotta stretch like this. Me personally, I feel like there's a muscle right in between all your abs that when it's tense, I feel like it pops out and it doesn't leave that indentation in your abs. Like this right here. I feel like if you're not stretching, the tension in those muscles will show. And if you're stretching them constantly and they're able to relax and sit where they need to, your abs become more visible. That's my personal testament on this and everything that I've been doing. I would struggle with abs till I started stretching. Again, it's like this. You put your hands up on the door frame and then you're kind of arching your back and you're leaning into it. And what helps too when you're in that stretch, because you'll feel it when you're in it, slowly breathe through it. Also, just what I'll do is, watch, you'll see me, I'll rotate my body depending on how I'm stretching. So that way I get every section of my ab. You'll feel it. You'll feel it like crazy. And that's pretty much my everyday stretching routine. Sometimes I'll add like a few little extra random ones, depending on if I'm trying to target a specific muscle, but I'll usually just look those up as I go. I said through the whole routine that this shaped my body. This literally was the cherry on top, the finishing puzzle piece, just everything that I needed to really just tie my body in. Doing this paired with the burnout method, a good healthy diet, the transformation comes in no time. I saw a comment in my last video, somebody asking about what app I use to scan food to see how good it is for you. That app is called Yuka, Y-U-K-A. It's not sponsored at all. I do want to say the app is great. It's amazing. It does have some little quirks and flaws. It doesn't measure the amount of said ingredient put into the product. So sometimes it can see let's say an ingredient that necessarily isn't bad for you in low moderation but is in high, and Yuka just sees that as like, oh well, it's just bad for you, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a lower score. So when it comes to using that app, if you do want to use that app, it's an app that I use where I scan the barcode of like food, and you can even scan skincare, hair care, anything that you're putting on or consuming for your body. And this app, so fucking dope, will give you a full breakdown of everything that's in it, down to the additives, sodium, fat, carbs, protein. So let's say like there's something that I scan and it's got bad additives or just any additives in general in it. You can go in and you can click on those additives and it will give you a full breakdown of what it is, what it's used for, and what it does to your body, which is very important. So if you do go try out the app Yuka, again, not sponsored at all, I just fuck with it because it helped me in my journey. Be mindful that they don't take into account the ingredient measurement. So I would recommend ignoring the number rating they give it, because they'll give you a 0 to 100 on how good or bad it is for you, and rather just going and looking at what's actually in that food and deciding or not if that's something that, you know, it's worth consuming. Again, when it comes to diet and everything, I try to be very mindful with it all. I do still go out and eat sometimes, or I'll have a snack or pastry or whatever. I live life, you know what I'm saying? But on a day-to-day basis, I'm really trying to be mindful of everything that I consume when it comes to food, literature, information, even fucking brain rot. It's all stuff that you have to be mindful of. So again, Yuka, Y-U-K-A. It's free, but I think you can pay like $10 a year for the full app. It's totally worth it. And I'm still looking for other alternative apps that really give a good breakdown, but for right now, Yuka is a good perfect base app to start your dieting wellness journey, because a lot of people have the stigma that dieting is supposed to be boring or hard or just not enjoyable. But truth be told, like, I cook for myself and enjoy that shit on the daily almost. And once I got out of eating fast food, because I ate fast food every day, I was a big ass King's motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But switching over to cooking my food, I love it. I prefer it. The meals are tastier, more fresh, and they benefit you. You don't have to worry about all the extra bullshit that they would put in your food if you weren't making it yourself. So definitely check it out, give it a shot, and try it out. It's a big part of my routine, so if you're trying to look like me in any way, I definitely recommend looking into it. But yeah, let's go to my office real quick. Oh, fuck. Shit! I'm dropping inventory. Oh god. Ah! I shouldn't have grabbed these boxes. Oh fuck, hold on. Okay, whatever, hold on. Is that what I think it is? Is that what I think it is? I can't show y'all too much. We're getting really close to 5,555 souls. I'm still figuring out how I do want to go about it, because I have never done a giveaway before. But basically, I can say it is from a collection that is coming soon. I'm still trying to figure out the behind the scenes stuff of how I really want to knock this out, so everybody has an equal chance to win, because I really do want this to be fair. And we'll go from there. I know this video came out a little bit later than anticipated, because I told you I was trying to knock shit out every Friday, but the schedule will be fucking crazy. I'm still trying to figure out a routine for uploading and everything. I am still gonna be very consistent with it. If there's anything that you wanna see more of in my videos or in my content, let me know here today, right now. And I'll be mindful of it all, see what y'all looking for. And y'all already know I'm gonna always punch out good content for y'all. So with that being said, thank you to all y'all for continually rocking with me and fucking with my vibe and my energy. I fuck with y'all so much. It's so clean to just see this all unfold on my end, as I'm sure it is for y'all, to see me come out with content all the time. I'm having a blast. I hope y'all are too, watching all this shit. And most importantly, I just can't wait to see where this all takes us, you know? So thank you everybody for watching. If you watched all the way to the end, comment FTV. It'll make sense later. And yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Stay up.